Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jimbo the Fuzzy, and welcome back to Stellaris. When we left off, we'd finished a little war over here. And, no, it was right here, and we learned these guys didn't want to be our friends anymore. I don't know why. Whatever. Maybe they'll be our friends later. But, in the meantime, we have this little science-focused sector here that isn't doing much for us. We do have lots of resources we can give it, so we can definitely ensure it has the resources to grow, but we need to send out a few colony ships. So, first thing to check is to see if we have any arid-focused Tellarians. The Meta-Tellarians are, which is not good because they have another gene point. So there's continental ones, there's tundra ones, but we do not have any arid ones. So, let's just pick the closest desert planet No, let's just pick our home world again. Colony ship for right here. Arid. I'm gonna send it to Saramore, I think. No, not Saramore. I'm gonna say this one seems a little more tolerable. And this one is Tiny Ocean World. So there's not a lot for them to work with, which isn't kind of unpleasant. Anyway, let's come down here to the Bijal sector and give them a few more systems. I want to give them... There we go. Give them Vocon. Maybe... Let's give them this one as well. I can pay the energy upkeep on that. And... were we gonna give them some more? No, but... So, we did have our Tundra world over... I'm trying to remember where it was. It wasn't Raxum. Korriban. No, you were tropical. Tuban? No. Arkanar? No. Where was it? Oh, right. It was here. Wrong sector. This one. And now we can build the colony ship. And we don't actually have any of the Imperial Founder faction here. Huh. Wait, individualist, militarist, materialist. Yes, that's what we want. Alright, we'll let it run. And in between episodes, I designed a new ship. This lovely... I call it the Standoff Carrier. It's a battleship, I believe is the name. Not battle cruiser. It has 2 hangar bays, point defense in the middle, and 3 of our lovely kinetic artillery. It sits back, it launches its strike. It sits back and launches its strike craft and bombards stuff. Advanced shields and physics research. I will not say no to that. But we're not building any yet because I want the improved strike craft for it before we actually do launch any. Riek, that should get done.
Research complete.
Improved strike craft complete. Now what? Advanced strike craft. That would be back. Gauss cannons. That would be the last of the railgun techs. It would upgrade all our spaceports in terms of firepower. We could get the cruiser assembly yards, which would not be bad, because cruisers do take a while to build. We also have all of this. I don't know how we're going to get through all of it. Upper autocannon seems useful. I don't see any reason to get the plasteel armor when we've got the durasteel armor available. And I think I want to just get this out of the pool. There are only 5 levels of railgun tech, so this should just get the railguns out of the pool completely, which means it's going to free up more slots for other things. And yes, I know that's a bit metagamey, but it'll take 100 months or so, I think. About that. 83. I didn't know how much he'd add. Mr. Maniacal here. Speaking of Mr. Maniacal, do we have any new scientists we could recruit that might be... Custom AI assistant? No. New worlds, no. No, none of those look worthwhile. Again, full on energy. Once again, more messing around down here. The theocracy of Lend is... I don't know where. Go away. Anyway. What I want to do is, an improved bomber wing, which increases the average damage from 16 to 20, which 25% damage increase isn't bad. Now the question is, do I want a fighter wing to deal with enemy strike craft and light vessels, or do I want a second bomber wing? And I'm thinking I want the fighter wing, because we already have a lot of punch against large vessels with the kinetic artillery, and if this goes in the fleet with our cruisers. Also, I gave it the nanobot cloud just so it'll heal up our damaged ships. And save that. And building these things would take forever. At least we have lots of materials to do it with.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Construction complete.
Char Prime and Juris Secundus have finished their space yard queues. Fine. Engos Refinery. I don't have any Engos Vapor. There's some stuff that might be valuable here. Well, let's go colonize that and throw it to the Genium sector. Our first Arctic world. Is it? Is that our first Arctic world? Yeah, it would be. So we need a second colony ship from here. With the getting any science for me? Not enough to be useful. Okay. Have fun. We have a scientist who has leveled up. Probably. Yes, the spark of genius gentleman who's researching our particle lances. More progress on advanced shields and more... Alright, that's good. Now I'd love to know why there's nothing there of value.
Research complete.
We conclude the research of Doctrine Interstellar Warfare. Incredible. New research. Reduced army upkeep, not bad. More naval capacity. Oh, Doctrine Command Matrix. Hi there. Cheaper ships. Alright then, yes, let's get that because we've got more ships that need to be built. Speaking of that, Cyprus Prime. So I want to go here. Or I can merge you two together. Now we can come to Cyprus Prime. And that is what? 10 cruisers? Let's start with that. That is 10 cruisers, and it will take a while. But those are our most important ships. And that did spend most of our minerals. So, hooray for that, I suppose. Shara Prime is good. Tiblik Secundus. Definitely. Come on.
Analyzed.
You're going to need more food.
Construction complete.
So I am going to add a hydroponics farm. Debris analyzed, more shields, and more physics research. Okay. No. And then we can upgrade this to a engineering facility, and this can be a biolab. And there we go. Now we have that colony ship to send off to here. Summary. colonize with the one in orbit around our home world. And drop it right there. Have fun. You colonize with that one. And where's a good spot to put it? Let's put it right here. Have fun, you guys. Now, how do you feel about me? You're receptive. Oh, wow. If this keeps going, the trust, the Liberator bonus, Bright Materialists, trust and guarantees independence, between all of that, they are... Of course, that border friction hurts.
Debris analyzed.
Because of the receptive attitude. And we've analyzed the debris and react. Did that literally just give us nothing? Okay, fine. It gave us nothing. Why is this not surveyed? I don't know, and I would like to know. Is there a threat there? Let's go find out, shall we? These guys are once again acting up. We're not getting as much. These guys change. They're still cordial.
System survey complete.
Good. This is mostly for my own curiosity, mind you.
Construction complete.
But they won't accept a protectorate because of distance. And partly because of their population. Fine. Well, fine. Upgrade the mining network. Upgrade the Betharian power plant. Upgrade the normal power plant. This one... I am producing 18.9 food. There are 24 spots on the planet. That means I am going to need at least one more hydroponics farm. So I'm going to put that right here, and yes, I'm going to suppress that. And then you're also going to build a mineral processing plant. Yeah, I think the bonus would be worthwhile. Alright. You're leaving for Eskimir Prime, fine. Now, what do we build for you? Planetary shield generator? No, doesn't seem right. Hyper entertainment forum? Get these people much happier? That sounds like a good idea. And we'll upgrade that. And we'll upgrade that. And we'll upgrade that. Alright then. And sure, let's go to the Betharian power plant. And I'm not going to build anything here until I can get a power hub, which I've been putting off researching. And build the mining network. Okay, that works for now. Charles Secundus. Yeah, you need more food. You can get a mineral output. How many minerals am I generating here? Or 17. The 10% boost isn't worthwhile, so I just want the mining network. No, I don't want it now, actually. Well, back to not much going on. Yeah, go away and go away. Why did that drop so low all of a sudden? Weird. That might be because my new cruisers are coming off the line, and... What is their upkeep cost? It does not say here. That's annoying.
Colony established.
A little extra power. Yeah, that's why. The benefit is that at Surplus Prime, on the spaceport,
Colony established.
we've set up the engineering base, so cheaper upkeep on all the ships there. But no crew quarters. And now we've got a couple more colonies there. And we have a colony ship there. Prepare to go bankrupt. As we set up to colonize this lovely world. By going right here. And away we go. This science ship is mostly just investigating out of my own curiosity.
System survey complete.
Okay then. Listen. Now, after you're done with all of that... Oh, that's the other reason we're so broke. I send out the fleet. And then plan on it coming back. After you're done, you're gonna work on that. And that with the blessing of our allies, I hope. And I'd need to get that, which is gonna take a while. Where's energy? Right, because we just set up a colony. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Janium. Have fun. Anything good? No. Well, I don't know if there's anything good there. Because it's out of scan range. Curling Kingdom is definitely going to be a problem. There we go. It's already building that up. And that's going to expand, and hopefully I can eventually get... We received a communique from previously unknown space marine empire that call themselves the Kixlufren Imperium. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening in on the communications of another empire we are in contact with. Interesting. I speak on behalf of the Kixlufren Imperium. I come with a message for your depraved species. As long as you stay out of our internal affairs and treat our great leader, Emperor Starwing I with reverence, there may yet be peace between our nations. Oh no. Fanatics, xenophobes, and collectivists. No. You we are going to have to meet in battle. Okay, fine. Yeah, you know what? That's my line. So, you know what? And a little extra influence every month won't hurt. There's no peace between us. There will never be peace there. I could form a non-aggression pact here. Does that hurt my influence? No. Only from defensive pacts. Confirm that. You are members of the Beneficial League and allied with the League of Hazi in the Beneficial League. Can I not... I'm full up on rivals. Well, there's that. But with that unfortunate discovery, I think this episode has to come to a close. Seems like there's nobody up here. We probably would have heard of them by now. Huh. Well, thank you very much for watching. I've been Jimbo the Fuzzy, and I hope to see you